Don Day, founder and proprietor of Day Weather. Don, we're getting into the late summer, almost fall. First of all, how does our fall weather look this year?
I think our fall is going to end up being one that will be what I think would best describe as being very average. We are expecting a gradual cooling trend here in the month of September, as you would expect, but at the same time, we don't expect anything too crazy this month in terms of any early frost or freeze. But we are going to have episodes of some cooler weather, much like we've experienced here over the last week or so.
When might we expect our first freeze?
Well, when you look at what the averages are, usually towards that last week of September is our average last frost freeze around the Cheyenne area, and that's about where we're going to be. I think towards the end of this month, we'll probably have a couple of cold fronts that will send us that way. But at the moment, at least through the middle of the month, an early freeze does not look likely.
So we're about a month away from probably the first freeze.
We are.
Now, Don, I know it's a little early, but how does our winter weather look so far?
Well, we're still working on the winter forecast, but one thing that we're going to be paying very close attention to is it does look like as we go into the winter season, we're going to be in either a very weak La Nina phase or a cooler Pacific, or one that is what we would call neutral. And that would indicate that we're going to see a colder winter coming up, at least for the start of the winter season. One thing I think you're going to notice in Wyoming this fall and this winter is a big difference on which side of the divide you're on. It looks like the eastern half of Wyoming will be most susceptible to the cold this fall and winter. West of the divide may be a little bit warmer than normal.
So it looks like a pretty typical outlook for the next few months, really, then.
It is looking that way. As we get deeper into September, into early October, the outlook for the winter will become a little bit more clear and focused.
Okay, thanks, Don.
Thank you.